Greetings, this is Professor Griff of GrifftheNME. Welcome to the Oculus Inc. The Oculus, they are the ultra secret society. They are the ones that manipulate and control your perception. They're actually the gatekeepers of your perception. The Oculus are the ones that actually write the prescription. They are the ones to determine who and why you're seeing what you're actually seeing through signs and symbols. These signs and symbols, we see them every single day. Your banks, your fast food stores, energy companies, gas stations, car companies, sports teams, all of them have signs and symbols that they use in such a way where they speak a language to one another. These are the things that the Oculus controls. The Oculus Inc. Peace, family. This is Professor Griff right here on Sirius Mindz, where Sirius Mindz attract Sirius Mindz seriously. Alright. Once again, we're black with some up-to-date kind of information of what's going on in the news that concerns who and what we are as a people as we move forward. And when I say forward, I mean when we look at the grand scheme of things. Alright. When I say moving forward, we can look at what the most honorable Elijah Muhammad gave us in message to the black man in America, Muhammad Speaks newspaper, now the Final Call newspaper. We can look at inside in the back where it talks about what Muslims want and what Muslims believe. But whatever program that you have, all right, make that applicable to what we're talking about today in everyday events. All right, and then let's start moving towards that particular goal as an individual. But we can't stay as individuals. We have to come together with the collective mindset of our people, bringing all of our people together, moving forward. So if this is not your program, you may have another program. All right, that not only includes your individual self, but your family, your community, your people, as we move forward. All right. Shout out to all of those brothers, FOI, that's on the street corner, that's still getting the word and the information out to our people via the Final Call newspaper. Make sure you support black-owned business and black-owned news sources. All right. And the Final Call newspaper is one of them. All right. I'm gonna keep this right here in case I gotta refer back to it. Also, this program is brought to you by, I'm talking about this particular one we're doing right now, probably in the rest of this week or the next couple of weeks. The olive leaf extract, all right? I need y'all to go to myoliveleaf.biz, my M-Y, olive, O-L-I-V-E, leaf, L-E-A-F.biz, all right? .biz. Y'all started taking this, man, and I'm going to see the results sooner or later. I'm starting to feel it already, so it's a beautiful thing. All right. But this olive leaf extract, it kind of tackles the issues that we might be having with high blood pressure, diabetes, fibroids, lupus, eczema, viral infections, and it'll increase your energy and your skin conditions. Olive leaf extract. All right. My olive leaf biz. Pardon me, myoliveleaf.biz. Call 612-567-3263. 612-567-3263. I'm going to have them post that right here. All right. All right. So in case y'all need the information up close and personal. Traveling in and out of the neighborhood, y'all call it the hood, the neighborhood in somebody else's community. There's an interesting African brother from the Gambia that set up a fruit stand years and years and years ago. And every now and then I used to swing by and pick up some things, some ginger and some other stuff. But when I went in there this morning, the brother had expanded his business to the point where it was like everything was in there, man. This brother's fruits, veggies, and herbs. All right. We're going to the larger stores. Now, keep in mind, I'm just throwing this tidbit out here before we start this. When you walk in Kroger's, all of the things that's supposed to be healthy for you are on the outer walls of Kroger's. Nothing in between. In the aisles, you're supposed to be eating. The chips and the cookies and all the rest of that stuff, not healthy. But this brother has a whole entire store filled with fruits, veggies, herbs, tonics, bitters, incense, natural herbs, over 200 different natural herbs and vitamin supplements. All right. He has herbs in there that deal with prostate, high blood pressure, energy, immune system, increased sexual power, allergies, sinus, weight loss, diabetes, detox, arthritis, cancer, menopause, hot flashes, blood purifiers, colon cleansers, colds, flus, constipation, hair, nails, skin, hemorrhoids, whatever it is. This brother's from the Gambia, and this brother has a fruits, veggies, and herb shop. All right. The address is 2085 Campbellton Road, Southwest, Atlanta, Georgia, 30311. Call 404-753-7753. 404-753-7753. All right. Now, check this out. If y'all want more information, please give this brother a call, because this brother also ships information out, packs of herbs and tonics and that kind of thing. All right. So there's no reason in the world that we should be unhealthy with the amount of information that we have on YouTube and brothers like this in every community. Last but not least, my sister in the Florida area, life and relationship coach with a passion to support women in their journey to healthy self-esteem. This sister right here is helping women build their self-esteem. All right. So she's a life coach, coaching women from timid to tough. Wow. Courageous coaching with Sophia and Antone. All right. So Sophia Antone, her phone number is 786-955-3930. We're going to put that information right over my right shoulder right here so you can get it. Check her out on Instagram at courageous_coach and Periscope at courageous_coach. Facebook, Sophia Antone. Email CONTACTUS at sophiaantone.com. That's a lot to remember. We're going to put it up so you guys can actually see it and write it down. You can even pause right now so you can see it. All right. So get started. bit.ly/you can thrive. Life and relationship coach with a passion to support women in their journey to healthy self-esteem. All right. We're going to put this back up at the end of this particular broadcast to make sure you get all of this information that you're going to need. Our subject today, we're going to talk about Nia Wilson, and we're going to talk about this whole idea of America entertained by black pain. When I say entertained by black pain, I'm simply don't get it twisted. And I don't want y'all putting this information out there. They're saying Professor Griff is saying that he's being entertained by black women getting their throats slashed and shot down. And I'm not saying that. America seems like she's being entertained through black pain. This is a book that I was constructing several years ago when I was documenting black men and women getting murdered in America from the and it was a spinoff, and it was takeoff on Ginsburg's book 500 Years of Lynching, because the murdering has not ceased. All right, America Entertained Through Black Pain, Part 1 by Professor Griff on Sirius Mindz. My YouTube channel is www.youtube.com/C, all right, /Sirius Mindz. We're going to put it right here underneath here, or right to my right, so you guys can see it. Of course, y'all know my Facebook page is Professor Griff.me. My IG is GrifftheNME. All right, my Twitter handle is GrifftheNME, pardon me. And of course, LinkedIn, I'm Professor Griff. You can go to www.professorgriff.me. If you have some subject matters that you want me to deal with, hit me up at seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. My phone number is 678-557-2919. If you would like to place an ad on this show right here, right now, give me a call at 678-557-2919 or email me at seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. Entertained Through Black Pain is a series that I am putting together to document, all right, the continuous murdering of black people in America. All right. So It's critical because I'm going to show you I'm gonna put up the Amerikkka Entetained Through Black Pain book cover so you can see the seriousness and what's going on in America and how this works. Peace to all my peeps here on Facebook Live. And normally I would be doing a Instagram. Yep, I got another tripod. I think I could make that happen next time. Of course, y'all know my born day is coming up, my Earth Day. I've traveled 58 rotations around the sun and black again. As I always say, we're not supposed to be the same people that we are this year, next year. All right? So that day is coming up next Wednesday for me, August 1st. Early shout out to Swally Lee, my nephew, and Chuck D, who was born on the same day I was. That's August 1st. All right? Amerikkka Entertained Through Black Pain. All right? People want to know where you speaking at next, where I can hear you talk about these particular things. I will be at the LOX conference. All right, I'm gonna also give you that information to put above my right shoulder. The LOX conference, the original 24th annual LOX conference, October 6th and 7th. I'll be there on the 7th at 3:30. And I'm going to deal with the subtitle of my book, talking about the subliminal, seductive manipulation of consciousness. All right, so that's October 7th in Philadelphia, PA, at the LOX conference. I'll put the flyer up. You can go online, check out the LOX conference, the original 24 annual LOX conference in Philly, October 6th and 7th. So when I first caught the news, Soleil had hit me up and asked me, did I see what was going on in the news? And the young sister got her throat slit and slashed. I was like, no, I really didn't see it. You know, when you focusing in on things and trying to work a lot of times, and things are not popping up on your phone and on your email, a lot of times you really don't get a chance to see these things. So someone else probably have to bring it to your attention. But lo and behold, soon as I went online, it was all over the place. And of course, you know, the top 12, I call them, YouTube shows, instantly jump on it and instantly put the information out there. And as y'all know, I'm slow to move sometimes, simply because I want to be able to do some basic research and get the information correct. All right, so I'm not going to be the first one to put it up. They said this gentleman, a lot of people are writing him off as a white supremacist. It seems like that's a trend now among white people, white men, that have this particular mindset to want to kill and harm and attack black people. I've seen it on YouTube on the train, where a gentleman was egging on a Asian brother and calling him the N-word and calling him out his name, egging him on, slapping him, punching him, and the Asian brother was just humble and kept his composure. Yeah, I'm not at that point yet. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just not that dude yet. I'm not at that point. Maybe I need to do some yoga with Soleil, or buy me a new prayer rug, or get some juju beads, or or whatever I need. But I'm not at that point yet. I'm not going to be that dude where you're going to punch and hit and slap and kick. Nope, sorry, not there yet. Sorry about that. But we see this all the time. All right. And then on the psychological level, trying to understand the mindset of the people and a system that will allow this to go on. And as you guessed it, as they said on other YouTube blog talk vlogs and blog talk articles, yes, they arrested him with no incident. They said that they caught the man wiping off his blade after he done slit her throat, as though she wasn't going to be the last one. Now, the question is, was she the first victim of this particular gentleman? How many other people have he attacked? All right, because normally when you do something like that, this is not the first time this has probably happened. This person has probably done this again. What provoked the individual to do this? You see, I just don't want to get on here and read the story and talk tough and what we should do and blah, 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 blah. What is wrong with us taking a deep breath, pausing for a second, and going into the mindset of these particular individuals? They said he was wiping off his knife at the Bart stabbing victim recalls horrific attack that killed a sister. And so when I'm reading over different articles and I'm listening to certain people discuss this, I say to myself, okay, let me pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and think. In history, there's been a shooting at the BART station. There's been several things that happened at different train stations across this particular country. Have this kind of thing happened before in the past? And in doing history, yet it has. They have been killing black people in every way imaginable. All right. And we have to understand this particular dynamic and deal with it for what it is. First thought, I have to admit, I've seen a few people recently talking tough on YouTube. That when I first heard this, that the man is still at large, right? I said, well, where's all the people that was talking tough? Where's the gang members? All right. Where's the organizations? Where's all the brothers and sisters that got YouTube channels? All of us instantly should have got a picture of this sister. The story went right up. And as soon as we got a picture of the individual, that the suspect, we should have put that out instantly. So in case they didn't catch him, this will be all throughout social media. His picture, the incident, what happened. But because we have fake news out there and we have trolls putting information out there that's not necessarily true, this is doing more damage to us than good. All right. If this is truly going to be our news source and where we get information from, then we have to be held accountable for the information that we put out to the people. All right. This one, U.S. News says 2 sisters stabbed. All right. 1 killed in a random attack in Oakland. That language bothers me. Random attack. When we do the research to see who this person is, what organization he's connected to, who is his friends. All right. How did they track him down so quick? All right. These things we need to kind of look into and understand the different dynamics and weigh and judge the information to put the information out to our people. Now, are we saying there needs to be vigilante groups to go out and find these people? No, we're supposed to already be organized. According to what I'm hearing, how tough a lot of people talk on YouTube. All right. We, black people, Latino people, Mexican people, Native American people, and if some whites want to join, come on. We'll take y'all on also, and come on. Y'all can come help search for this individual. All right. So when the word goes out, this person is armed and dangerous. No, he ain't no more armed than my drunk ass Uncle Leroy with a knife or a gun. I'm sorry. So we have to understand that particular dynamic. No more dangerous than the average situation that go on in every hood in America. All right. We could have tracked him down. And if some of y'all want to get a hold of him, handcuff him, tie him up with your dirty ass sock, call the police, whatever y'all want to do, that's on y'all. But nonetheless, where's our infrastructure that when this happened to black people, that we don't do what white people do with tracking these people down? All right. So let's understand that particular dynamic and how this particular thing works. All right. If a child comes up missing or a young teenager has been missing for 2 weeks or a week and her mother reported and the information go out, what is wrong with us having an underground railroad network where we either text one another, go to YouTube, go to Facebook or whatever to ask one another and send information to one another so we can have that common thread that binds us as a people. All that is having your global community a lot smaller. That's all. The internet has made the world a lot smaller. We don't communicate on it the way we should. We see, yes, I'm sorry, it's in Instagram models. We see enough TNA. I'm sorry, dudes up on the block that be putting hood fights up. And I'm sorry, brothers that want to show you, constantly show your cars and all that kind of stuff. Women that want to show your recipes. And I'm not knocking any of that. I'm just saying we need to use the internet for what we need to use it for as far as staying in touch with one another. So when something like this go down, we can take to the streets. All right. Someone should have took a picture of him and texted out and said, listen, this is the white supremacist that stabbed and slit the sister's throat in Oakland. We need to find him. Send it out. All right. I hit up my people in Oakland and say, yeah, this is the picture of the gentleman. Make this happen. You understand what I'm saying? Hold him till I get there. Just saying. All right. 2 young women were stabbed by a man at MacArthur Station in Oakland, San Francisco area. 18-year-old Nia Wilson was killed, and her sister, Tasha Wilson, is in critical condition. Wow. That's critical. It doesn't stop there. This sister is dead. Her sister is in critical condition. All right. We got to understand what the story was, what was the situation. The sad part about this, which really hurt my heart when I first saw it, was some news sources, when they went to put the picture of Nia Wilson up and out there, right? They put a picture of her with a gun. I think it was a Glock or something. That's the picture that you want to use to send throughout the world to reflect on this sister now dead, her life? Wait a minute. What happens when young white women are attacked, or older white women are attacked? The same white women that go hunting, the same white women that be shooting down giraffes and killing animals and skeet shooting and all this other kind of stuff. When something happened to her, do the news sources go back and drag an old ass picture of her hunting with a hunting rifle or a gun in her hand, or her at the gun range? No, see, they don't do that to their own. But they got to criminalize the sister to justify the white supremacist slitting her throat. Subconsciously now, this is the signal that they're sending. Oh, she was living this kind of life. She was a rapper. She was talking about murder, death, kill. You understand what I'm saying? So in your mind now, it's almost like seeing her with the gun. You're almost saying somewhere in your mind, your subconscious, she deserves that. She deserves it. No, she didn't deserve that. If something happened to Professor Griff right now, I'm sure you can pull up a picture somewhere of me doing something. That's not the picture I want going across the world to show you who I am at a 50-something-year-old man. Do you understand what I'm saying? Of course, I don't want my goddamn high school picture up, but I'm saying, you follow what I'm saying? So I am saying to the militant brothers that are out there, the organizers are out there, we need an infrastructure. We need to secure our own communities. All right. If you live in a plus suburbia kind of community and your community don't need policing, good. Hook up with some of the other brothers in the other hoods that do need policing. They need your expertise. Last night in Oakland, 25 to 30-year-old heavyset white man targeted and slashed the throats of 2 teenage girls. All right. Hearing that headline, I'm repeating it because I want you to understand the dynamic. Hearing that particular headline, you're correct, and some people have hit me up on it. That could have been any white man. All right. So now people are polarized. They're in a state of fear. We can't even ride the train. Everybody is suspect. All right. Right now we're talking about homegrown domestic white terrorism. Let's not get this twisted, man. The terrorists that you're looking for and having to defend yourself against are not coming from some foreign country, as Donald Trump put it, some asshole countries. All right. Born and bred right here in America. Let's speak her name. I don't care if you have to put it on a bumper sticker or a t-shirt. All right. Nia Wilson. What's Nia? Purpose, right? Nia is purpose. Let's understand this. Let's understand this, brothers and sisters. We have to speak her name so much, and we have to pass this information down to the generation coming up behind us. This is why Amerikkka Entertained Through Black Pain. I'm going to put the book cover back up so y'all can see it. It's very important because we have to put this book together to pass this information on to teach that generation coming up behind us. They said at this point the killer was still at large. Now they've captured him. All right. Oakland racist man slits black girl's throat. I'm still on the loose. Now I'm getting antsy when I'm hearing this. And I'm like, what is it that I can do? I'm here in Atlanta. That's way in Oakland, 3,000 miles away. Let me call my dude out there. Yo, what's good, man? I mean, nah, Griff, I know why you calling. We on it. You understand what I'm saying? All right, cool. I just want to know, bruh. So the police got the information out rather quick. John Lee Cowell, 27-year-old, 5'8", $190. He's a transient, they said. All right. But we don't know that. They said he's wanted for 187, a murder. All right. That information with different pictures of him, how he looks in certain instances, we should have been texting that. We text enough foolishness. All right. We text jokes and all kind of stuff. We should have texted that to our people. All right. John Lee Cowell, Cowell. We got to stay on this story because in a minute they'll grieve, they'll cry, the funeral will happen, we'll have a party, all right? We'll talk about it, it'll fade away. Months later, all right, when the trial and stuff come up, we'll never know what happened to this individual. We need to document this. Amerikkka entertained through black pain. We need to document this, all right? Malika Harris places a candle down for her sister Nia Wilson at the makeshift memorial. You know how many makeshift memorials that I've seen in my life? You know how many RIP tattoos? You know how many makeshift memorials on the side of the road where someone have died? Come on, man. I'm sure y'all are tired of it and sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired of it like I am. But until we get up and start doing something about it, it's going to continue to happen. All right? You cannot fault the BART Police Chief Carlos Reyes or the BART Police Department or San Francisco or Oakland. They're doing the job that they have to do, but you know what we're going to have to start doing? And I know I'm going out on the limb to say this. We got to start doing what we need to do, plain and simple. Plain and simple. I'm not saying that to the police officers didn't do their job. Y'all do your job. But we got a job to do also with protecting our young people, especially young women that are teenagers. All right. I have teenagers. All right. 15 and 17 years old. That is not happening. If that happened to one of mine, it's on and popping. Y'all know that already. Plain and simple. So I'm just saying to y'all, we got to do our just diligence to put something in place. That when it happens, and if it happens to the next one, we're on it. All right? We need to prepare young people. We need to prepare young people to let them know, listen, you got to be mindful of your surroundings. Too many young people I see every single day, man, like this. Not being aware of their surroundings at all. I've seen people walking down the street, bumping into poles and cars and stepping into puddles because their face is in their screen. No. All right. We have to pass this information down and let them know, man, the effects of being mesmerized by what's going on IG or Facebook or just the internet, period. Get your face out of your phone and be aware of your surroundings. All right. All right. So let's put the information out and some of the other information that we can pass on and some of the questions that we need to ask. All right. We have to remember her. And of course, there needs to be a tribute to this sister. All right. I heard she got some songs out or she was trying to put out. All right. Let's remember the sister like we should remember all of the ones that have died. But the killing has to stop. Whether we're doing it to ourselves, black on black crime, whether it's white on black crime, whether it's white on whatever crime, I'm saying to you, it has to stop. What's going on with us as a human family that this kind of stuff continues to happen? Here's how you can help the family of the BART stabbing victim, Nia Wilson. Just put that information out there. There's a fund that's set up. There's a tribute for her, a memorial being set up, and you can help the family. All right? It's going to be right here. We're going to place it right here so you can read it for yourself. Let's understand this particular thing. This happening at a train station in public, broad daylight. All right? So right in front of people, this person didn't care at all. All right? We have to be mindful of our surroundings. Read the book Breaking Ranks by Norm Stamper. All right? Read the book. Read the book 500 Years of lynching by Ginsburg. I forget his first name. This information is constantly put out there, but we have to educate young people and let them know, look, we have to be mindful of what's going on, all right? We have to do this not yesterday, we have to do this today. I'm going to post my information on how you could subscribe to Sirius Mindz. I'm going to be do a lot of these just on the fly. They're going to be shorter. I was laying out hours worth of information, and a lot of times people's attention span is just not there. I'm going to make them shorter on the fly. All right. Make sure y'all tune in to www.ProfessorGriff.me where all the information is at. Make sure y'all check me out on World Star Hit Radio. All right. But make sure you subscribe and leave your comments. We welcome them all. I'm not saying I'm going to read them all because there are obviously some trolls out there. All right. So shout out to my man Solo for lying imagery. Is it films or just lying imagery? Production. He's doing production. Okay, that's a beautiful thing. Ralph Ginsburg. Thank you, Andrea. Ralph Ginsburg, 100 years of lynching. Once again, this is a Sirius Mindz Films production along with Lion Imagery production, and we're going to bring this information to you as we get it, but we have to do a bit of research to make sure the information is correct. Now we're going to cover the full gamut of information that's out there, not only these tragic kind of events that's happening with this, all right, but we're going to cover the full gamut. There's positive things that are happening that we need to talk about also. All right, so let's do that. Once again, this is Professor Griff for Sirius Mindz. My phone number is 678-557-2919. Check me out on Facebook, Facebook.com/ProfessorGriff.me. And of course, I need y'all to kind of sign on to the Sirius Mindz thing on Facebook study group. All right. My study group is going to continue with my class on the Kabbalion on August 23rd. If you want to sign up, go to www.paypal.me/Professor Griff Corporation. We're going to put that information right here also. I'm teaching the Kabbalion on August 23rd. That's a Thursday at 7 o'clock. Sign up for the class. Let's get this information out here. Listen, we need a knowledge of self so we can prevent these things that's happening to the self. Not only the self as an individual, our family, and our community. This is Professor Griff, as y'all can see, from PEI. Peace. I'm out. Revolution is not an event. It's a process. I love y'all to life, man. I'm going to talk to y'all some other time. All right. Peace.